Hey guys, I started from Fact to Fiction earlier in 2025 to share my love of specialty thrillers with you, and what a fun time. Together, we've explored a range of great novels, techno-thrillers, science and medical, espionage, national security, and historical. So, as we close out the year, I wanted to recap everything we explored together, plus add in a few extra recommendations I think you'll love. So if you haven't already, pick up one of these great books or another by our authors and author experts, or pick one up for your favorite reader. Makes a great Christmas gift or holiday gift. And find all the links at facttofiction.substack.com. Part one, Techno Thrillers. Starting with Immortality by Kevin Boatz. Immortality is a best-selling, epic, techno-thrilling saga. It's a two-book story with Ghost of the Gods as the second book. In the book, nature gets back at humans via the smallest of life forms, Chromatium ombre bacteria, which is an ancient life form linked to previous extinctions. Kevin, the author, is an award-winning thriller writer, scientist, and an engineer. His background in technology and science bring an authenticity to his work, and the topics and his style, weaving in philosophy, AI, quantum science, and just, I don't know, dread, existential dread into his stories. It makes him feel both imagined and real. Our second book was Grid Zero by Andrew Diamond. Grid Zero is a cyber thriller with a touch of romance, and it explores what happens when systems we take for granted collapse. In this case, the electrical grid. Fast-paced, witty, and frighteningly plausible. It's a sharp reminder of how dependent we are on our fragile infrastructure, which really hit home for me because I read it right after when the aftermath of Hurricane Helene was still so raw and heavy on my mind. Anyway, so Andrew writes mysteries and thrillers with smart, character-driven plots and a satirical edge. His real-world experience with electric utility software and insights into digital security and cybercrime ground his books and our conversation in reality. And it scared the bejesus out of me. The last book, techno thriller, we're going to talk about is one we didn't cover yet. It's called Wanderers by Chuck Wendig. But it fits in really nicely with Immortality and Grid Zero. So I want to recommend it, and I think we'll cover it early in 2026. What happens in this book? People with no ties to one another suddenly drop into a trance, gather into a flock, and sleepwalk across the country where they are immune to heat, cold, hunger, or pain. The story will definitely remind you of The Stand, but it's grounded in scientific theory instead of magic or magical realism. Grab Wanderers, give it a try, and we'll talk about it soon. That's it for part one. Alice, part two and three, we'll talk about the other books that we covered in 2025, and I will see you in 2026.